It's North Carolina's top tourist attraction and fun for the whole family. Concord Mills will entertain with 1.4 million square feet of attractions, shopping, and dining. Take a spin around the track at NASCAR Speed Park. Check out the latest blockbuster hit at AMC 24 Theaters. Or let the kids burn off energy at the Carolinas Medical Center Northeast, Jeff Gordon's Children's Hospital soft play area. Bass Pro Shop's Outdoor World is a must-see for the outdoor enthusiast, and Dave & Buster's, where you will find amazing food, drinks, and a midway bursting with games. Concord Mills features over 24 eating choices with a full-size carousel in the center of the food court. Come see why over 17 million people visit each year to shop, dine, and entertain. Concord Mills, just minutes from Lowe's Motor Speedway, off of exit 49 in Concord.
Hello everybody, and thank you very much for your time today. And today I'm coming to you from Concord, North Carolina. Yes. Alright guys, as you see, we are at the Concord Mills Mall enjoying the carousel merry-go-round. And in a few moments here, we're going to do a full walkthrough of the mall. Now, we are in the northeast part of Charlotte, near the Charlotte Motor Speedway and the ZMAX Speedway, formerly Lowe's Speedway, but let's go ahead and get into it right now. Alright, here we go. We are walking into the entrance that is part of the Primark store. Primark is a new store to myself. I've never been to one before, and when I did go in, wasn't very impressed. Basically, it is a mix between a Gap and an Old Navy, and also H&M, and a little bit of Steve & Barry's, for those of you that remember Steve & Barry's. So as we start to walk in here, you will see that we've got a store that's closing. Now, this is a very successful mall. There are only a few stores that are vacant, but the Hanes brand store, which also includes Champion, and a bunch of like undergarment type brands like Bally, Playtex, and others, is going out of business at this store. Now, I'm not sure if this entire store chain is going out, so for those of you that know, definitely put it in the comments. I know that this store is kind of similar to what used to be the Vanity Fair outlets, and they used to be located in a lot of outlet centers throughout the country, and those are the outlets that have really taken a big hit over the last decade and have closed as more of the bigger and stronger outlet malls like Tanger and some of the other premium outlets have opened up. So let's go ahead and start walking through the mall. Very beautiful mall. Absolutely got to go if you are in the Charlotte area. Now, Charlotte's a very big city, of course. First of all, I would say go to South Park Mall as your #1 mall. That is the money mall of Charlotte. Definitely check it out. There's also some great shopping downtown Charlotte. There are several malls around Charlotte, but this really was kind of like the powerhouse back in the day when it opened up. You saw the commercial in the very beginning of the video here, and it definitely was a top travel destination for folks coming to Charlotte. So you see Dick's off to the left side, you see some type of anime store with the Pokemon stuff off to the right, we've got some type of cell phone store, and then we see Bass Pro Shops coming up to the front, and then even a Best Buy off to the left corner there. Now, one of the things that I will say is that this mall, while we were filming this, was early in the morning. It was about maybe 9:45, so they do allow mall walkers to come into the building, so that is very cool. I'm glad they do that. And we were able to film when there weren't a boatload of people here in the mall. This mall becomes very, very busy, and one of the things actually that I was surprised about, I think it was we were back on a Saturday night, and the mall closes at 8 o'clock. I'm just so used to malls closing at 9 o'clock when I was younger. And I guess after the C-19 issue, now more malls are closing earlier, and also maybe for the issue of possible crime. So, I know that some of the areas of Charlotte can be kind of high crime. I don't think this is one of the areas. It seemed to be very calm. Didn't see security around. It just seemed to be, the type of mall that, hey, listen, you don't go here to screw around and look for trouble. So we got a Jamba Juice, we got Annie Ann's. There's actually maybe 3 Annie Ann's, I believe, through this mall. There's a Cavender's boot store. I've never seen that before, Boot City, and did not go in. I'm certainly not a boot guy, and I don't wear cowboy hats, but certainly respect. But a cool looking store, definitely might check it out another time. And then you see Burlington coming up there, and a lot of kiosks in this mall. It seems to be that the kiosks are very successful, so I hope that they're doing well, and they're dotted all over the mall. So this is not an empty Mills Mall, as there are some Mills malls that are having trouble, including what I will call Franklin Mills. I won't call it what they changed the name to in Philadelphia. That's another one of the Mills type malls that is not owned by Simon currently, and unfortunately is probably going to get demolished and redeveloped in the Philadelphia area. I used to go to that Mills Mall as a kid, and it was a great time. But the Mills malls that are doing well that I know of, certainly Concord Mills here in this video, and then also Sugarloaf Mills over in Atlanta. That was very similar to this one. I actually would say Concord is a little bit better. It seemed like there were a few more higher end brands than in Sugarloaf Mills, but definitely a very beautiful mall. And then there was also, I was looking off to the right here, there was a place that was basically like I think a boba tea, and it was themed after koalas. I'm a big fan of koalas. Or actually sloths. It was sloths. Oh, shame on me. It was the sloth boba tea. Why did I have koala on the mind? So there we see a photo studio. There were a bunch of these kind of VR type things and photo booths and other arcade type things going on. Here I am going to get a picture inside of the sports shop here. There were some really cool sports memorabilia. There was a nice sweatshirt. I can't remember what it was, but I got a shot there just to post on the Facebook groups. The Burlington certainly seems to be big. We got a kids Foot Locker. The Starbucks was closed in this location, and they're reopening. I guess they're remodeling that location, so I was looking for a strong coffee, but unfortunately was not able to get one at Starbucks. Now, it took about 20 minutes to walk around this mall, so I definitely hope that you can deal with my voice for all of that time, but I know that there are a few subscribers that have been waiting for a good mall walkthrough with a good camera. We did film this with the Osmo Pocket, the original Osmo Pocket. I'm not going to be buying an Osmo 3. I really don't see the value in it. And I will let you know that this is probably going to be one of the last few videos for a while that are going to be this high of quality. I am going in the reverse direction of pixelation. We've got the potato cam in the arsenal. We recently picked up a mini CD camera and video camera from Sony that records to mini CDs. And also we have a floppy disk camera and video machine. You guys are definitely going to love the low megapixels. And also, actually off to the right side here, just got in today a little Sony digital voice recorder. So the voiceovers that you're hearing right now, certainly very nice. I use a Blue Yeti here in my office and for the studio. But I'm going to start doing some voiceovers with this little Sony little digital recorder here. I want it to be as lousy as possible. I want to put you through what it sounded like back in the day. And for those of you that are older like me, I'll just say older, older certainly a state of mind. I just want to start doing a lot of this retro stuff. Now I am going to be picking up also a micro cassette recorder to go even further down the lousy hole for voiceover. So definitely stay tuned, guys. If you're into a lot of that retro stuff, a lot of retro cameras, I've got a lot of great things coming. Also, I do have the Rock Hill Galleria on video. The first time that I did go there, security did come up. They asked me to stop filming. Certainly respected them. Didn't want to get into an argument with the guy. That was actually the first time that I've ever been asked to not record. And so stopped recording. And the guy was very nice, not disrespectful or anything. He just said, "Hey, sir, very sorry, but you can't film here." I said, "No, not a problem." And I also said, "I'll be back another day when you're not around." So no, I didn't say that to him. But I was going to come back another day, and I did. So I went back and got Rock Hill Galleria. So I'll bring that to you. Now, we did film that on the little tiny hidden sport camera, so it's going to be a horrible video. Get ready for that. There we see one of the video game anime stores off to the right. I actually wanted to go in and check that place out. I'm really not into buying that junk. Not that old retro cameras aren't junk, so but I don't know, all that mass-produced anime stuff, really not into it. It just fills a lot of space and kind of worthless stuff. So I like the vintage stuff, the retro stuff that has some value today. There you see Lids, Sunglass Hut, and actually while we were here, I went to Reed's Jewelers. Very nice jeweler. They have some really decent brands of watches. Was looking at a few Bulivas, and I might pick one up. There was one model that I was very interested in, so we'll see. So for any of you watch aficionados that listen and watch my videos, definitely let me know what you're into. Now, we're walking, we're not even really halfway because Primark was more, a little bit less than halfway around. But here is the food court, really nice food court. We got Burger King, we got Popeyes, we got Villa Pizza. There is a Salsaritas, which is a Mexican place, really good, ate there. Really big burritos. The lady behind the counter was very nice and very clean place. There is a Greenleaf's. There is, I believe, let's see, is that a Carvel off to the top right there? No, it's Bananas, so I'm not sure if that's an ice cream place. And the carousel, absolutely beautiful carousel. There wasn't any information as to how old the carousel was. I don't think it was new. I think it definitely had a little bit of history to it, but did not get a chance. That's why I was stopping here. I was looking around trying to see if there was a sign to say how old the carousel was. And I'll actually throw a video of the carousel at the very end of this video, so definitely stay tuned. And nice and clean, set up very well, and I would definitely come back. I'm actually in the mood for some Burger King. I haven't had Burger King in a while. I like that flame grilling neon sign there. And there's the Lionel store, guys. So for those of you that follow my channel, you saw the video that was just maybe about a week or two ago of the full walkthrough of the Lionel train store. So if you're into Lionel trains, any hobbies, stuff like that, definitely check out that video that I posted recently. So as we turn the corner here back to our loop of about a 20-minute walkthrough, you see that we are coming past K Jewelers. We got the Carters, kids and babies. And this is where I was like, oh, I gotta go back and film Lionel later. I cannot miss out on the Lionel store. So I'm gonna keep on walking here. A lot of sneaker stores, of course. Finish Line, Reebok. You got Timo coming up. Very, very nice ironwork also on the pathways here. The nice handrails. Some cool stamped concrete designs that's also stained. The Vans store was actually really cool. Skechers, not into Skechers, but I know a lot of people do buy Skechers. It's actually a Vans outlet, so that's pretty cool. And more kiosks. We've got American Eagle off to the right, Spencer's to the left. And let's see, True Religion, good brand. This was also, I believe, very close to, or it was, National Outlet Shopping Day. They had a lot of signage around the mall for that. We got Hot Topic. That certainly is a modern looking Hot Topic. Actually looks more like a merry-go-round than a Hot Topic. There is another of the sloth tea places, not panda tea. Or actually, what did I say? Did I say pandas? This is my third animal that I've screwed up now. And so I was asking the lady behind the counter here if they were just a local chain. She said, yeah, we've got a few locations. And maybe I'll actually try that place one day. Now, there is an aquarium also at this mall, so similar to the Mall of America, of course, in Minneapolis. Minnesota, the Sea Life Aquarium is here. And there is Miniso, very similar to Teso Life. Actually, I do have a video that I have to put together of Teso Life out of Atlanta. We did a visit there. Teso Life, really cool. I believe it's all Japanese. A lot of different snacks, Lay's chips, candies. And Miniso is the store, I think it's tied in with Sanrio and all of the Hello Kitty branded stuff. There we see a buckle. It's the first time I've actually seen the buckle logo like that. We've got a nice FYE, so that's good to see. We got one of the piercing place. Let's see, banter. And video came out really well. I'm actually just holding the Osmo on my side and my right hand, basically kind of walking around like Bob Dole, and couldn't move my right arm because I was holding my pen because I'm Bob Dole. Let's see, the AMC Theater. A lot of stuff in front of the AMC Theater. There was a play area for the kids, as was mentioned in the opening commercial. We see the bungee jump there. And yeah, so a lot of cool stuff for the kids to do here. And Cinnabon, could smell that from a mile away. I have not had a Cinnabon in I don't know how many years. I really don't feel like getting a headache from all the sugar, but they certainly smell good. This here, there's a few stores. This was some larger anchor-ish store that I guess they boxed off and just put some smaller stores there as we are walking around. Oh, also the one there reminds me of my lovely Pittsburgh Mills, of course, in Tarentum, Fraser Township, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So I've heard that place, of course, is not doing good. We've seen a lot of videos out of there, but it's still open. So and shout out Wally B and anybody else in the Pittsburgh area. Oh, also Sean Wave Go. Shout out Sean Wave. Just did a good video walk around of the abandoned Washington Mall in Washington, PA, down on 79. So for those of you that have not watched Sean Wave Go, definitely check out his channel. He's got about 1,500 subscribers. Cool dude, and does some really nice abandoned videos, also some travel videos. He travels overseas, so definitely check him out. And got a nice Dave and Buster's here. We've got some type of inspiration barbershop, maybe. Oh no, there's a the barbershop. I think it was called The Groove or The Grease. I think it was The Grease. J. Crew. Let's see. We got Nike coming up. We got Adidas off to the right side here. Let's see. I'm gonna lower the video here. This is getting loud actually on my side. So hold on one second here. Click, click. This was a really good time to walk through. There were barely any people here. There's the Lego store. Went into the Lego store for a while. They actually have a, what was it? Gumball machine Lego now. So I am definitely interested in that one. But I probably won't get it. There are so many Legos that have been purchased through the years here, probably about $50,000 worth of Legos, I bet. GameStop, Claire's, Hollister, Men's Warehouse. So nothing too crazy high-end in this mall. You know, it's not like there's a Tiffany, there's no Nordstrom. There we go. This was a pre-owned Rolex jeweler off to the right side there, so a local jeweler. They had some really nice Rolexes in the window, or Rolex, depending upon how we would like to pluralize Rolex. And there we see Guess, Francesca's, and let's see, what is off to the left there? Is that Zoomies? Yeah, Zoomies. See what happens when you actually use a good camera? You can actually see things on the screen, right? This is the other side of the food court, of course. So we are actually going to be close to the end soon. We've got about another 5 minutes. Really nice Books A Million at this mall. There's another Annie Ann's, of course. The Books A Million, nice big location, nice and bright, nice and clean. Hellsberg Diamond Outlet. So some stores within the mall were outlet style. I don't know if they were probably outlet pricing. This really isn't branded as an outlet mall, but outlet pricing really isn't even outlet pricing anymore. I think it's really just normal mall pricing. Every now and then you find some great clearance deals at some of the outlets, but normally the pricing at outlets is similar to mall pricing or mall sale pricing. There we got our Under Armour and Loft. Boy, Under Armour is so played out. That brand, it's all, and when you go into Dick's Sporting Goods, it's like, it's one of only like two brands. It's like Under Armour and Nike. Like, guys, come on, give me another brand here. And all this played out clone stuff. Polo Ralph Lauren. Some nice classy polos there. Got H&M off to the left. And of course we have our vibrating chairs for those that need a vibrating sensation. That's what she said. Here we got Kate Spade coming up to the right. And let's see what else. Coach off to the left side. We got cosmetics, company store. Let's see. I can't see what that also right. Hey Dude. For those of you that like the soft floppy shoes. I've never actually worn Hey Dudes. The Oakley store. Gotta get some cool Oakleys. Now I'm actually a Ray-Ban guy. I like Ray-Ban aviators, and there's only one model of Ray-Bans that actually fit my massive head, and they actually don't even make them anymore, so whenever I see them I always buy them. We've got Bath and Body Works coming up. We got was at Saks off Broadway, and nice big screen coming up. Another cool thing about this mall, it does go back and forth between tile and carpet. I'm actually more of a fan of the regular tile. I know for those of you that hate hall malls, not that this is a hall mall, by the way. Oh, we actually did go to a hall mall here in Charlotte. It is going to be probably the most interesting video that I have ever done. Actually had a full conversation with the canine police in the mall, and I won't be putting them on film, but I'll just basically tell you what happened during that video, so definitely look for that one. Alright guys, we're down to about a minute and a half, 2 minutes here before we reach the end. We got Steve Madden, let's see, is that Pandora, and Lacoste. Love Lacoste. There's Reed's. Really nice people at Reed's. I actually probably should have bought that watch, but the mall was closing. I was kind of close to buying, and all of a sudden she's like, yeah, we're closing up. I'm like, you're closing up? It's 7:55. And they're like, yeah, we close at 8. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, well, maybe I'll come back tomorrow. I don't know, just kind of, I don't like blowing money and paying taxes anyway in these stores. You know, I think it's 10% tax here in Charlotte. So not really interested in paying 10% on top of the price of an expensive watch. And there's our Primark. So, nice store. Again, nothing impressive. For those of you that have been to Primark, definitely let me know your experience. Prices seemed well, but again, it was basically like Old Navy and H&M and Steve & Barry's kind of put together. So guys, we're at the end of our loop here. Almost 20 minutes to walk through the Concord Mills Mall. No traffic because it was early in the day. So thank you very much for watching, tuning in. Please subscribe, please leave a comment, and really appreciate you joining me today. Definitely stay tuned. Got multiple videos coming. I just need to find the time to slap them here into the editing machine and pump them out for you. All right, guys, well, thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.